It's Friday farm vlog. My dog Sven here is not having a good morning, unfortunately. He is not feeling well, so we're gonna take him to Manna Veterinary ER, get him looked at. His belly filled up with fluids, it's hard. He's having increased respiratory rates, some drooling going on, and he just seems really uncomfortable. Didn't eat breakfast this morning, so we're gonna go see what's going on. Hopefully they can get him to feel better today. Huh, bud? Ben, you ready to go for a car ride? Yeah, let's go to the doctor's. Here we go.
Crystal?
Come on, my boy. Let's go.
We're back at the house now. We dropped Sven off at the veterinary hospital, Manna Veterinary ER, and they opted to keep him there. They're gonna have the doctor examine him and give us a call with what they recommend for him. So I'm anxiously awaiting that phone call. Got my phone ready on full ring. Hopefully we'll hear soon. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep myself busy and try not to worry too much about him, but I know he's in good hands there, and hopefully they'll get him feeling better. What did you find?
3 eggs.
That's wonderful, from the chicken.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for getting the eggs.
You're welcome, Mom.
This came in the mail, and I was happy to have received this before Amelia Bedelia has gone into labor. So this is a lamb and pig puller, which can be used for assisting with a stuck kid when a goat is giving birth. So it's one of those things you hope to never have to use, but if you need it in an emergency situation, you'll be relieved to know that you do have it on hand. So I am hoping that it never comes out of this package, that we don't actually need it, but I do feel better knowing that it's going to be in the kidding kit. Miss Amelia Bedelia, our goat, is due to have her kid or kids in 2 days, so on Sunday, and we are very much looking forward to it. So the chickens are having their snacks. I brought some apple slices for the goats. Go give them their snack and do another check on Miss Amelia and see how she's doing. So far, no signs of labor, so we'll see. No, Nancy, come back. And this is why my goats wear collars, because they like to escape. Come on, back in. Okay. No. No, no, no. No, Amelia. Amelia. Come on. Back inside. In. Inside. girls. Oh, these girls. So silly. I know I was gonna give you apple slices, but you took off. On a little adventure. Here you go. I know. It's so good, huh? Yeah, and we're gonna give some to the boys, okay? Hey, boys. How you feeling, pretty girl? Yeah. How you feeling? So Miss Amelia is normally very attached to me, but I've noticed more recently that she's being more standoffish. So I think she's getting close. I did speak to her veterinarian and she is on standby awaiting my call in regards to her going into labor and being available in case I need her, and also for any potential disbudding that's going to happen and vaccinations for the kids. So it's all really exciting. At this point we have just over a week until our expected last frost date here in Massachusetts. So I have been getting the garden ready, as well as working with my seedlings, getting them up potted, thinned, make sure everything is going to be ready to go for the hardening off process and moving them out to the garden. I just recently made a video about not using peat pots for starting seedlings, so you're welcome to check that out and see what happened with my seedlings when I used peat pots versus the plastic pots. I'll show you the project I'm working on in the garden currently. In preparation for the seedlings that are going to be coming out into the garden, I have started the 18-day Berkeley hot composting method. And so I had great success with making compost last year using this method, and I am going to continue to use that process this year, which basically entails taking the bedding and manure from the chicken coop, the goat shed, the chick coop, as well as the buck pen, taking all of that manure and composting it down lasagna style, using that combination along with mowed grass, weeds, dead leaves that fell this fall. All of these things that I've saved up, I am using to make a hot compost. I started off inside of round fencing, so that way it keeps it in a column shape, nice and tight, and really heats up. I have the compost thermometer in there so that I can keep track of the heat. I do find that because of the amount of nitrogen in there from the animal waste, it can get pretty hot, so I keep an eye on that temperature, and I want to make sure that I am keeping that nice and hot, just not too hot. We don't want to destroy any of the good bacteria. We just want to break everything down because there's a lot of straw in there, there's a lot of shavings, leaves, grass, and kitchen scraps, all things that need to really break down in there before it can turn into a nice deep dark compost. So I don't clean out my garden in the fall because I actually like to have all of the garden scraps and weeds that come up to be able to pull everything and place it into my compost pile. So I let the raised bed over here grow tall weeds and just simply pulled them out and added them in when it was the part of the lasagna to add in the greens. I am still in the process of filling this up with the lasagna method. I'm going to need to bring out more kitchen scraps, go around and get more leaves, get more weeds, grass clippings, and continue to lasagna style that. I certainly have no shortage of animal manure and shavings and straw to add to it. It's just a matter of being able to balance that with the other materials. But it's really nice on a farm to be able to take all of this waste and add it together, compost it down, and then have a great product, a compost that you actually need for your garden, and you're able to utilize everything because it all contributes to adding nutrients to the pile. Those weeds are full of nutrients. All the kitchen scraps, all kinds of nutrients that why throw it in the trash can when you can actually utilize it, and it'll contribute to the compost pile and really break down into a nice deep dark compost for your garden and help your vegetables and fruit plants thrive. It's pretty awesome. I'm not saying it's not a lot of work. It certainly is work, because this pile, once I get it completely filled, watered down, and heated up, it'll stay in this column for 5 days, and then I'll break it out, put it into a big pile, and then every 2 to 3 days I'm going to be flipping that pile to aerate it and get the outer contents to the inside to the outside, and just keep everything moving and getting hot and really breaking down. So let's go in the house. I'll show you these seedlings. I did last night thin them and up potted some of them, so I can show you how that looks. The 2 greenhouses are pretty full in the house now that they are all in individual pots, and we have quite a few plants which I'm really excited about. I was getting ready to show you the seedlings that I up potted and thinned when I got the call from Mass RI Vet ER. So the doctor called to let me know that Sven had to be sedated and they had to draw fluid from his abdomen. He had a lot of fluid in his abdomen that has built up since his last time where he went and had that procedure done. Unfortunately, his congestive heart failure has gotten quite a bit worse. And the veterinarian said that they think this is the last time they'll be drawing the fluid off of his abdomen, because they don't think he's going to live much longer with how his body's deteriorating. He has significant muscle wasting. So even though he eats really well here at home, he is losing so much muscle mass that last time he went he was 143 pounds, and today, after they removed the fluid, he was 129 pounds. Which for Sven, he's a giant breed, he's a French Mastiff. His typical weight when he was healthy was 156 pounds. And for him to be 129 pounds at this point is a significant drop in his weight. He's home now. He's pretty groggy from the sedation. I'm hopeful that he's going to feel better now that the fluid's been removed, but like the veterinarian said, he doesn't have much time left. And so she said we're going to have to make a decision soon as far as euthanasia. It's never an easy thing. And that's not something that's easy to decide. But I do want to thank everyone that reached out for all your well wishes, your prayers in this journey we've been on with Sven and him battling congestive heart failure. We really appreciate all the support that you have given us. To our surprise, our hatching eggs that are due to start hatching tomorrow actually are hatching a day early. So we have one chick that my kids were so excited to find out that we had a chick hatch early.
Oh my god, a chick hatched! Oh my god! I see her beak. Oh my god! I see a crack right there. Right there. He's so cute! Mom, I see one's beak moving. Right there. His
And then quite a few eggs in here. 9 currently are pipping. So I have a feeling when we get up tomorrow morning there's going to be a lot of chicks in here that have hatched. And then the incubator behind me here. I'm not seeing any pipping, no hatching yet there. But it did give me more humidity troubles. Again, same incubator. But there are 13 eggs that have developing embryos in there, and I'm so hopeful that they will all get a chance to hatch. Thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna go spend some time with Sven now.